Hey everyone, how are you all doing? It's the peak of summer, beautiful summer days, and we're actually getting exhausted because of the heat. And you know how tiring it can be when it's a lot of warm days, and both kids are fallen asleep because we had such a long day yesterday. And I have started my day in the kitchen at the earliest so that I'm done with all the cooking before they wake up and before the sun rises high, so that I don't feel tired working in the kitchen for after 11:30. It just feels so much warmer than it is, so I prefer to finish off all my chores in the kitchen as fast as I can, so that I can spend the entire day with my kids as well, going around with them, playing board games, and spending a lot of time doing whatever they like to do. And also, as mothers, we want to give them good food rather than them eating just junk throughout the day. Making them eat something interesting is the key to make them happy. So today I'm making a complete meal which is super quick to make, healthy, delicious at the same time, that you can make too as something that you can carry in a tiffin box to carry to your workplace as well, or as a picnic food. So the first thing I make is the dough ready for making masala chapatis with 1 cup of wheat flour, 1/8 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of carom seeds, ajwain, made desi ghee, salt to taste, quarter teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste. We give it a good mix first, combining it well and then adding in sufficient amount of water to make a dough ready, which is perfect enough to roll using the rolling pin. We cover it up and let it rest until I prep the other things. In an air frying tray, I have gathered these baby potatoes that I have given a good wash and I have pat them dry. I give them a spray of oil and set them in the air fryer at 190 degrees temperature for 15 minutes time. I've gathered all the vegetables that I have in the refrigerator, chopped them into small squares. In a medium-sized pan, I have a tablespoon of coconut oil, 2 carrots and 5 baby corns that I saute first, as it takes longer time to get cooked compared to other veggies. Here I've also got frozen papdi that is chopped and ready to use. It actually tastes so good. In a small pan, I have a tablespoon of coconut oil, a teaspoon of mustard seeds that I allow to splutter first. I've added in papdi along with 1 small onion. I cover it up with a lid so that they tend to become soft faster. It's time to add in mixed bell peppers, green, red and orange together at once, along with 1 medium-sized onion. We cover up both these vegetables with a lid that has a steam on it, and also ensure to keep stirring it occasionally until both of these vegetables tend to become soft and tender. Simultaneously, cooking 2 dishes together at once saves up a lot of time in the kitchen. Now to the mixed vegetable curry, I add in 4 crushed garlic cloves, a teaspoon of sambar powder, half a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, salt to taste, and a whole tin of coconut milk. We'll wait for it to bubble in well. Now to the wal papdi, which is also known as broad beans, I add in turmeric powder, salt to taste, half a teaspoon of green chili paste, a tablespoon of freshly grated coconut and coriander leaves. Adding in a good amount of fresh coconut makes the dish very tasty, really excellent. I've set the pressure cooker with basmati rice now, adding in water, a teaspoon of jeera, half a teaspoon of desi ghee. Will keep the granules separate and also taste really nice. I also add in a pinch of salt and set it to be pressure cooked for 1 whistle. Now, to make masala chapatis, I divide the dough into small balls, adding in little oil onto the base, smoothens the dough without any cracks to the dough. I use wheat flour to dust as and when I feel the need when I'm rolling the chapatis. These masala chapatis turned out to be very tasty and something very different to the normal chapatis that we usually end up eating. The potatoes are beautifully fried and I add them onto the tawa, sprinkle in some salt, Kashmiri red chili powder and chaat masala. Now here is to a secret ingredient to make it taste even better is adding in a teaspoon of desi ghee at the end that you just need to add it for it to turn, something very flavorful, and giving that desi tadka to the baby potatoes is a must. The pressure is released from the cooker, so I add in finely chopped spring onions to the rice for flavoring. I've also used a katori and small serving plate to get this shape to the rice. As the curry is in a gravy consistency, I'm using these katoris to have the sabzi in it. Now, here is to an interesting way to make it feel special for my children using a tiffin carrier. So here is to how I have personalized every individual tiffin box as a serving dish to have all the elements that I have cooked, which makes it super easy to carry everywhere, even to the office as well. I have placed 2 chapatis in every container and the katori with mixed vegetable curry next to it, and the broad beans palya, the wal papdi palya that I have made as well right next to it. So here is to how it looks, everything inside, but yet it has not got mixed up. I've also added in salad, cucumber slices and beetroot sticks. Into the rice dish, into these small rice dish plates, I've added in the masaledar baby potatoes next to the rice, making it very easy and convenient to eat. Tiffin carrier definitely saves up a lot of space if you have to carry so many dishes together at once. We have no plans to step out of the house today, but to just sit down, be at home, have a nice relaxing time watching movies, playing games. But my kids absolutely loved the idea of eating in a tiffin carrier. It actually made them very happy. A little twist, simple variations makes everyone happy, and I really hope you found this idea and these recipes interesting and helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video in full. See you all again soon in my next video. Take care. Bye bye for now.